Next up on the list is Field Guide to Action Adventure Crossover Sourcebook, Judge James Serrano.
So, unlike my compatriots and the other judges, I did zero prep for this, so bear with me, please. I've only had like 6 weeks, you know. You remember when you were a kid and you had some of the toys, but not all of the toys to play with one thing, so you
Hi everybody, I'm Ben Heisler, the Associate Producer of RPGs at Renegade Game Studios and one of the authors on this. This still doesn't feel real, so thank you all very much. I want to thank James, the rest of the judges, the community, everybody here, many of whom I've looked up to for most of my professional life, so thank you for that. I also want to thank my two collaborators up here, who are Brian C.P. Steele. Hello. And Ginny Loveday. I want to thank all the people who aren't here as well, which include our co-author and developer, Ryan Costello, developer Jason Keeley, my amazing boss, Kevin Schluter, and Sarah Robinson, our art director, who has infinite patience for all of my changes. I also want to thank Scott Gata for giving us the opportunity, Elisa Teague and Trivia Fox for putting us together for this book and for Essence 20 as a whole. And finally, I need to thank my better half, the better half of my brain, Paige Lightman, and my parents for knowing that they could keep their overactive child quiet for a little bit with a new G.I. Joe, Power Ranger, Transformers episode, toy, card, whatever it is they wanted to do. And last but not least, I want to say, don't let your dreams be dreams. Aha!
remember the award.
Next up is Judge Tom King's Choice Gods of the Forbidden North, Volume 1.
Hello everyone, I'm Tom, one of the judges this year for the 2024 ENNIES. I'm proud to say my pick for Judges Spotlight adventure across 100 detailed encounters with over 200 quests and hooks. Hello everyone, I'm Tom, one of the judges this year for the 2024 ENNIES. I'm proud to say my pick for Judges Spotlight Award is Gods of the Forbidden North, Volume 1 for Old School Essentials. This massive book is just the first in a planned 3-volume set exploring a frozen land and all of its horrific secrets. Let me tell you some of the reasons I tremendously enjoyed this campaign setting and adventures. First, it's a sandbox hex crawl focusing on exploration and adventure across 100 detailed encounters with over 200 quests and hooks. This setting also contains cities, a multitude of NPCs, amazing locations, and 140 new and terrifying monsters for OSE. Everything from dungeon dwellers to intense cosmic horrors. Multiple factions and cultures abound, and there's even rules on demonic-like infestations. In addition to all of this, there is the start of an overarching campaign. There are 5 well-designed adventures to pull your players into an ever-escalating series of events. I can't wrap this up without mentioning the amazing art. There's a variety of styles, but all of them are evocative of old-school gaming, epic vistas to epic conflicts. I cannot recommend this book enough. Congratulations to Rob and team.
Hey everybody, this is Rob Alderman at Pulpamic Press. I just want to start by saying thank you to Tom King for picking Gods of the Forbidden North Volume 1 to be his Judges Spotlight Award. It's a huge honor to get selected for this. I was really not expecting it. Thank you so much. You rock, man. A huge thanks to Stacy Muth and the entire ENWorld team for putting this award ceremony together. It's a really great service to the industry, and I think I speak for most designers when I say that you all deserve a ton of credit for pulling it off, so thank you very much. I just want to thank my team real quick, Billy Longino, Glenn Seal, Terry Venata, Chris Cockgrove, the Scrying Dutchman, Joel Hines, Ian Bagley, Adam Black, Carlos Castillo, Jacob Fleming, Peter Pagano, Paul Simontelli, John Torres, Gary Trow, Rose and Sam Willits, and Dr. Christine Grogan. You all really deserve this award for the hard work that you did helping me get this project across the finish line. And of course, my backers and fans, you guys are the best in the entire world. I love you all so much. Thank you so much for supporting the project and the Kickstarters. I couldn't have done it without you. To my family, for your tireless support. Kai, Chelsea, Christine, you're the love of my life. Thank you. To the star of my sea and her Treasure Island King. And just in closing, when I started this project many years ago, I wanted to pick up the torch from all the incredible designers and the writers and the artists who had, inspired me so much throughout my youth. And I wanted to create an adventure like theirs that created those special memories that you just can't get without, sitting at a table with your friends, making bad puns, eating pretzels, and playing D&D. I hope this book does that for all of you out there if you decide to check it out. So thank you so much. May your beers be 40s and your saving throws be 20s. Happy gaming, yo.
Next up is Judge Shauna Ratliff's choice, Chew, the role-playing game.
Hi, Gen Con. Hope you're enjoying the ENNIES. I'm Shauna, one of this year's judges, and I'm here to tell you about my judge's pick. Chew, the role-playing game. This is from Imagining Games, and it runs on the Forge in the Dark system. If you're not familiar with Chew, I was not until I received the book. It is based on a comic book of the same name. So, players in the game are plucky members of the world's most powerful government agency, the FDA. Poultry is now illegal after a horrible, horrendously devastating bird flu took out 116 or so billion people. Chicken is now the biggest dish on the black market. The players, as members of the government agency, fight food crime. Overall, Chew is a plucking good time. It's here for you. It's got government agencies, conspiracies, aliens, superpowers, everything for a good night out. Grab your friends, grab a couple of dozen chicken wings, sit down and solve some crimes that are going to ruffle some feathers. Things are wild. It's a lot of fun. The system is quick and easy. Forge in the Dark makes it run really smoothly because it doesn't get in the way. It's basically easy for the game to flow, and it suits the system very well. So I hope you enjoy the game. Gobble it up. I really had a great time. Enjoy. Oh, and here's the book. Get it, you want it. Get it, you want it.
So, wow, that's really weird when it's behind you as well. It's a dream come true. I'm Pete Petrucia, creative director of Imagining Games. Running, playing, creating tabletop role-playing games has made me the human I am. I'm incredibly honored to be able to give back, and that's what each and every one of us are doing. So, thank you to John Lehman and Rob Guillory for the clucked up world of the Chuniverse. Thank you to the, not just thank you to our families who support us and allow us to do what we do. Sue, I love you. And there's a lot of our team that isn't here. Morgan Weeks, editors get no love in this industry. Justin Ford, a game designer. Federico Sanz, if anything, I thought we were getting layout and graphic design. Steve D, a creative writer in the process. Mitch Bastillos, who made this possible. Banana Chan wrote for it, and somewhere Bridget Jeffries is around here, and she also wrote for it as well. Last but not least, we've been very fortunate to find bright, new, talented writing and design work from people like these two. We have Justin Forrest and Joe Weaver. If either of you would like to say a couple words.
Sure. I just want to thank Pete for bringing me onto the project and being so generous with advice and critique. Thank you so much. I want to thank my partner Noel, who found the live stream and sent it to every person that I know. And I just want to thank the quirky fans of Chew who always come up, and yeah, really happy to see the world of the comics come to life, and I'm happy to help have been a part of facilitating that. So, yeah.
And I can't say much that Justin hasn't already said. I appreciate Justin and all the other writers for collaborating to make Chew what it is. Pete for giving us the amazing opportunity to make a game like Chew. The writing for it was quite unique. Thank you to my family and my wife specifically for knowing exactly when to check on me at my desk and say, "Hey Joe, you're acting like a cave troll. Please go for a walk." And again, Bridget for writing the case that ended up being the example of play. Oh, and I'd like to do a shout out to Martin Bunicki for going above and beyond to bringing tabletop gaming to the next generation. Martin, we love you. Please don't stop.
Thank you all so much. Have a great night. Shauna!
Appreciate you. Thank you, James and Amelia and Tom and Shauna and Joe for all the hard work they did. I do not offer a plan for vision for all the strain that their eyes had with all the products this year, and they did a Herculean task. So much so that next year we're actually, take note, next year we're closing submissions at the end of March instead of the end of April to give judges an extra month to get through projects. So please, 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 if you don't follow the ENNIES on X, Twitter, whatever it's called, please follow us there or on Facebook so that you know the deadline. We do always remind people, we try to get the word out, but inevitably, because we're changing the date this year, I don't want anybody to miss out. So with that, let me go ahead and talk about the 2025 judges and all the work they have signed up for. Congratulations to Amelia Antrim, Tom Cantwell, Chris Gath, Clayton Nostine, and Elizabeth Jane Vancouver. I'm now going to go ahead and turn it back over to Bridget to talk about online content. Woohoo!
Y'all still awake, or did we lose y'all? Y'all good? We good over here? Ooh, y'all sound whack. We're gonna try that all the way again. We good over here? We good over here? There's a better side. I'm not gonna call it out, but y'all know who it is. All right, beautiful people. It's been a second, so I'm gonna come up here with some more cuteness. Let's talk about wet ink games for a quick second. Where are y'all loud people at? Yes! I'm a big fan of wet ink games. They throw a lot of business my way. So we asked what type of dog breed is Wet Ink Games as a publisher. Wet Ink Games is a hyperactive shelter mutt with a tail that knocks over drinks on your coffee table, doesn't know how to get back out of tight spaces, loves car rides, and is best friends with anyone with a treat. Nailed it, Wet Ink Games. I absolutely agree. Brandon is a cuddly bulldog who loves napping on the couch. I can relate. Not the cuddling part, but the napping on the couch part I can relate. And Matt's dog breed is a rabbit, specifically a Rex. Let's keep the party started, guys. We are going to best online content. All right, guys, and these are our nominees. Alpha Stream Game Design Blog. Yes! Yes! Dave Thomavore RPG Reviews. Oh, okay. I love how y'all woke back up for me. Good looking out, thank you. Skeleton Code Machine. Woo! TTRPG Creator Resources Master Post 2.0. The Alexandrian. And the Silver ENnie for Best Online Content goes to Dave Thomavore RPG Reviews.
Wow, thanks. Yeah, I was driving up here 3 hours ago and trying to find parking, and I thought, what if I won? I should think of something to say. So I have two things. One, we always talk about GMs and how to be a better GM. Justin's awesome book and just countless videos on how to be a game master, but there's very little discussion about how to be a good player. And just all I can say is be grateful to the awesome players that you've encountered over the years, and if you find good players, hold on to them for dear life. And you know, just being thankful for players. The first players who inspired me to make my channel, I want to thank them. Brandon Gillum, Alex Alvarez, Kelsey Dion, whose name you'll hear a lot. She's amazing. Jason Scranton, and Joseph Sterling. They really inspired me, and I want to thank my patrons, my subscribers, the judges, everyone who voted for me. And I do have a question for you guys. Do you guys want to be on my YouTube channel right now? Just like a quick, yeah. I'm just gonna go 1, 2, 3 and just pan, and then I'll throw this on my channel so you guys can be internet famous, because that's so important. 1, 2, 3. Thank you.
And the gold ENnie for best online content goes to the Alexandrian.
Oh my. I'm gonna have to watch some Simone Biles videos about how to wear multiple medals at the same time. RPGs are all about community, and I think online content can only be as good as the community which supports and thrives around that content. And so I would just like to say thank you to everyone who is part of the Alexandrian community and part of the Alexandrians' online content, whether that is commenters on my blog, the best YouTube comment section, chat on Twitch, my Discord server, or anywhere else that community is participating. My patrons as well on Patreon. Thank you all so much. This reward would not be possible without you. Oh my. The last thing I will say is when I was up here earlier, just after I came off stage, my wife messaged me to tell me that my daughter had stayed up to watch me live on the live stream, my little 7-year-old daughter. That really broke my heart. But Sophia, if you're still awake, you need to go to bed now. Thank you all so much.
All right, beautiful people, let's move on to best streaming content. All right, guys, and here are your nominees. First up, Dice Exploder Podcast. Replay Dead Ghost Productions. The Party Swiss Squared. This is such a dope logo. 12-Sided Stories Podcast. William Bailey's Haunted Mansion, a Call of Cthulhu adventure. Tales from the Rack City. All right, guys, and the Silver ENnie for best streaming content goes to William Bailey's Haunted Mansion, a Call of Cthulhu adventure. Tales from Rat City.
So I'm David Waldron.
I'm Shannon Nichols.
And I'm Katrina Hill.
And we're Tales from Rat City, and we are just absolutely awed and honoured and flabbergasted that we've won an Annie of all things.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's really incredible.
Yeah, and I thought it was impressive, winning the Victorian Community History Award, and here we are on the world stage. It's amazing.
And really, really stiff competition. Other submissions look really amazing. So just to be nominated with them was incredible.
And I'm so happy to get Ballarat's local history out on the global stage, and in that weirder, darker history, like Ballarat having its own creepy cult and a book made of human skin.
Book made of human skin, so much fun to play with in the game. And actually having seen and really seen this item up close as a real artifact, it's really gross.
It's at the Fed Uni Library up on the 3rd floor even. It's amazing.
Yeah.
We've got to make sure we thank everyone though. We've got to thank Good Games and Guffs for sponsoring the event, the City of Ballarat for hosting, Ballarat Libraries, Chaosium, of course, making it all possible, and especially we've got to thank our cast and crew who did an amazing job bringing this to life.
It was a big team effort, and it was a lot of fun to put together. Well, it was a lot of hard work. And really incredible work and research done in the background, and it was a great thing to be a part of.
Yeah, so thanks everyone, this has just been amazing.
Check out Tales from Rat City.
Absolutely.
All right, guys. And the Gold ENnie for best streaming content goes to The Party Swiss Squared.
Hi, I'm a writer, so I wrote a speech because I don't want to talk in front of everyone. Sorry. I'm Margaret Borchert. I'm the writer, director, and executive producer of The Party. There's honestly way too many people for me to thank right now. Well over 40 people came together to make the party happen, from our amazing cast, our camera department, grip and electric, sound, costumes, hair and makeup, set deck, and way more niche jobs that only people in the industry really know or care about, like our first AD, script supervisor, and DIT. Bet none of you know what that is. And that's just on set. And of course we have post-production, editing, sound mixing, original music, color, graphic design. Not to mention, moral support from family and friends when things got tough. So I can't possibly name everyone who worked on this project. We'd be here all night, and really no one wants that. And I don't want to be up here longer than I have to be. If you were involved with the party, thank you. I see you. This would not be possible without you, and we are so, so appreciative of the work that you did. So the other people that I really have to thank are the fans. We didn't really think the party would blow up the way that it has, and it's honestly because of them and because of you guys. We have an ENnie because you voted for us, and you believed in us, and you loved the story. So thank you for watching. Thank you for sharing the show with your friends. Thank you for loving our story and our characters as much as we do. We really never expected anything like this to happen. For those of you who haven't seen the party and have no idea what it is that I'm talking about, the party is a 7-episode sitcom-style web series following in the footsteps of classics like The Guild and LARPs and Video Game High School. It is about a group of friends who play Dungeons and Dragons together, and it's really a love letter to the community. It focuses on the real world and their relationships with each other and how those relationships affect the game and how the game affects those relationships. It's free to watch right now, all of it on YouTube. And it's only an hour and a half total, so in a world of 4-hour episodes with 100-episode runs, I promise you this is short and sweet and easy to watch. You could literally do it tonight. And we have some amazing guest stars like Allie Beardsley, Becca Scott, and Vince Queso from the Guild, basically just playing Blades again. A lot of people have been asking us about a season 2, and we would really love to make a second season, and we're really hopeful that this ENnie Award, which is such a huge honor, will help us get potentially sponsorships to help us fund it. So if you know anyone at any companies who are interested in partnering with a fun, nerdy, ENnie Award-winning show, I'm around and I'd love to talk, and I have stickers, so have a good night.
So I was gonna hop into my phone and do like another, hey, this is a fun tidbit, but I'm just gonna look you all in your faces one more time and say, the gratitude tonight is overwhelming. I love the way you guys are appreciating your Patreons, your viewers, your fans, the contributors. It's just, gratitude is an amazing thing, and so many of us live day to day without the recognition that we deserve. So this is a beautiful thing to sit up here and just watch you guys go, thank you, and have these people, to her beautiful point, feel seen. So this is Bridget telling me that I see you guys, and I recognize how beautiful it is that you guys are celebrating each other. That is a round of applause for yourselves. Thank you. I know this side is going to be louder. I already know. This side of the room is the homies. I appreciate y'all, especially this table. I don't know what's going on with the volume there, but y'all are everything. Oh, well. All right, family, let's move on to Best Supplements. Yes, Best Supplement, guys. First up, we have Alien, the RPG, Building Better Worlds, Free League Publishing. Corpus Malicious, the Codex of Evil for 5E, Dream Realm Storytellers, LTD. Not the End Stories, Mana Project Studio. Oh, yeah. The Griffin Saddlebag, Book 2, Hit Point Press. This and That Collection, Sneak Attack Press. I love that art. And the Silver ENnie for Best Supplement goes to the Griffin Saddlebag, Book 2, Hit Point Press.
Hello, everybody. I want to say first and foremost that this is more intimidating than I had expected. So for those of you who don't know me, my name is Griffin. I make magic items for 5th edition, but when it comes to everything else that goes into making a book, there are other people that I need to thank. So I want to say thank you to Willow Christensen for working with me so devotedly and carefully on the settings that went into here, as well as a huge thank you to Tony Casper for the incredible editing and proofreading that goes into editing every single word in that book. I could not have done it without you, and so thank you so much. Thank you also so much to the artists who made the things beyond the items, for which I am way too pigeonholed to be able to do on my own just yet. And of course, thank you to Hit Point Press for all your guidance on things very difficult and real-life oriented, like logistics and figuring out how to handle something of this magnitude. A huge thank you also to everyone who read, played with, and invariably broke this stuff. Most notably the folks on social media who comment and let me know, like in messages, like how they use these items and what kind of crazy stuff they did with it and how I influenced their stories. I do this for you, and thank you so much for trusting me with your stories and your adventures and your treasure. It is a treasure to me, and I never forget it. Last on this list, but first in my heart, thank you forever to my partner, Danny, for encouraging me to go down this life-changing path and being a positive and supporting force every single day. I couldn't do it without you. It is an honor. Thank you. It is an honor to be here among you. Thank you all so much, and yeah, thank you all so much.
Got to get the hugs in. So I'm a sweaty mess, so I've been trying to avoid hugging people as they come up, and some people ain't about that hug life. But yeah, listen, we love you. Thank you so much. That table is my soulmate. And the gold ENnie for best supplement goes to Alien, the RPG, Building Better Worlds by Free League Publishing.
Wow, so this is the first time I've actually gotten to do this live because of COVID. So, I mean, Alien, I'm Andrew Gaska. I'm one of the lead writers on this supplement and on most of the Alien books. My co-writer, Dave Semark, I want to thank him for his incredible work. You met Thomas before from Free League. I want to thank him for putting up with all my crazy ideas and saying, well, we can't do that, but maybe if, and we'd find a way. As everyone's been saying, making role-playing games is a collaborative experience, and I've been lucky enough that at Free League, I have a passion for this stuff, and so does everybody who's worked on it over there, from the maps to the art to the graphic design. And I want to thank the people that sort of help behind the scenes that don't usually get known for this. I want to thank Joe LaFavi from Genuine Entertainment. I want to thank Douglas Shute for helping us make everyone aware at conventions. And I want to thank Tony Ann Marini, who
She specializes in the care of feeding of authors, and I don't know if I would have survived if she hadn't been taking care of me during working on these books. So thank you so much, everyone.
All right, guys, I gotta leave you. I think I come back. I need to check the schedule when we get down there. But for right now, I need you to give a round of applause as we bring up the next presenter, Mark Diaz-Truman.
Hello, hello all. We're going to take a look at best free game or product up next. These are products that are available to the public for very little to low or perhaps even no, i.e. free, fee. First up, we've got Heckin' Good Doggos, Someone's Last Day at the Track by Wet Ink Games. Hold on, I have apparently touched it in such a way that it has gone horribly awry. Yep, oh, hey, I fixed it. That's amazing. Okay. Next up is Level 1, the Free RPG Day, Indie RPG Anthology 2023 by Ninth Level Games. Losing Face by Pelgrane Press. Mazes, Zero Prep Introduction to Fantasy Role-Playing from Ninth Level Games. And finally, Rivers of London, The Domestic from Chaosium Inc. And the Silver Ennie for Best Free Game or Product goes to Level 1, the Free RPG Indie RPG Anthology 2023 from Ninth Level Games.
Hi, everybody. Thank you so much for this. This is the 5th year of Level 1 this year, and we have sponsors, most of you here, that are making this happen for the new emerging creators. So thank you so much for this. Thanks to the ENNIES, and have a good night. Thanks.
I want to personally thank Ninth Level Games because I think that for all of us in the indie community, it's been a long-standing tradition to work together and give each other our best work. And I think Ninth Level Games has been doing that for a lot of folks. And this ENNIE is for more than just them. So please give them a huge round of applause for their modesty, teamwork, and collaboration. All right, the Gold ENNIE for Best Free Gamer Product goes to Rivers of London, The Domestic from Chaosium.
Hello everyone. I'm Paul Fricker from Chaosium. I've got a speech written by Lynn Hardy, who sadly isn't here this evening. She says, "Thanks to Ben Aronovich for letting us run amok in his world and for being such a great creative partner. Gavin Inglis for creating such an entertaining introduction to the game. Paul Fricker for writing the rules." I don't know what he did. The Chaosium owners, in particular Michael O'Brien and Daria Pilarczyk, for their help in bringing the project to fruition. And lastly, all the fans of the game for their continuing support. It's very much appreciated. Thank you, everyone.
Wonderful, thank you. So next up is Best Family Game. And this is a category that's pretty near and dear to our hearts. We've been making games at Magpie Games for a long time for families. I'm really honored to be able to introduce the category this year. So first nominee, Break, the RPG by Grey Wizard Press and Nato Bean Games. If I Were a Lich Man from Hit Point Press. Little Game Masters from Randall Hampton Art and Design. The My Little Pony Role-Playing Game Limited Core Rulebook from Renegade Game Studios. The 20% cooler version. And finally, Pine Box Middle School Box Set from Pinnacle Entertainment Group. And the Silver Ennie for Best Family Game goes to If I Were a Lich Man, Hit Point Press.
Hey, what's good? I'm Mendez. I was the cultural consultant on If I Were a Lich Man, and Lucian couldn't be here tonight, so I just wanted to say, on his behalf and ours, please never play this game with your family. Ever. No matter, like, I don't care how close you are, do not play this game with your family, and if you do, definitely tell us about it.
Okay. And the Gold Ennie for Best Family Game goes to Break RPG, Grey Wizard Press, and Naldo Bean Games.
Hi, I don't know what to say, so it's good I wrote it down. I think I want to thank, most of all, Carlo over there, my partner in crime. He's too shy to talk, so I'm up here. Both he and I have very supportive families. They'd let us sit here and write a tabletop RPG for 10 years without any, complaints, so that was good. My goal with this was to make a game that was easy to share with your friends and family, so this means a lot to me. Anyway, thank you, everybody.
To take a moment, Ronaldo and I have been talking online for probably like 8 years and trying to offer him support and say how excited we are about what he's doing and the visionary product that he's making. And we literally met for the first time in person here on stage. So it's a very special moment to be here, and it's really exciting. All right, so finally for me, we're going to do best rules. And I realized that I didn't really introduce myself in the hopes that we would get through this quickly. So I will say just one quick thing. I'm Mark Diaz-Truman, the co-founder of Magpie Games, and we love rules. Not the rules other people put on us, I guess, but like rules as a way of turning regular, ordinary play into something really special. And I think it's amazing that the ENNIES invests every year in calling out this one particular part of our hobby that would be very easy to overlook in favor of flashy books or big licenses or whatever. And I say that because rules are hard. They're hard to make, they're hard to write, they're hard to stick to, and they're hard to make matter. And I think it's part of our industry that we have found a way to make these rules that are just about how we talk to each other in a very special space. actually means something. So, to that extent, first nominee for Best Rules, Action 12 Cinema by Plus D12 Games. Not the End Core Book, Mana Project Studio. Pathfinder Player Core from Paizo Incorporated. Salvage Union from Leyline Press. And finally, Shadow Dark RPG from the Arcane Library. And the Silver ENnie for Best Rules goes to Pathfinder Player Core from Paizo.
Hi, everybody. I did it. Hi, I'm Logan Bonner, the Pathfinder lead designer. This is James Case and Luis Losa. I'll let them talk in just a second here. This is an awesome honor. Bridget was talking about how we're all creatives here, and one of the beautiful things about role-playing games is that so is everybody else who picks up one of these books and gets to play the game. Even the people who don't buy the books and just use their GM's copies. They're creatives too, and we appreciate all of them. This was an amazing opportunity. There are literally too many people for me to thank because you saw that slide, and that's not even everybody. I would run out of time just listing the names. But a special thanks to the team that worked on the remaster, especially James, Luis, Michael Sayer, Jenny, Dustin, and everybody else. Also the original team, including Jason Bowman, Mark Seifter, and Stephen Radden McFarland, who put together the initial rules, and everybody who complained on the message boards and gave us great ideas for things to improve so we could blow their minds when the remaster came out. And I'm going to turn this over to James.
Everyone, everything Logan said, this was a really great time. It was great to see all of the fans turn up and tell us what they did. So thank you to everyone who played this game and has kept the game going as we keep to evolve it further and further. Thank you to the United Paizo Workers Union for keeping our overtime reasonable, limited, and compensated while we were doing this project.
I want to give a big thanks to our editing team, a big thanks to our art team, an enormous thanks to our warehouse team for getting the game into people's hands. And also, thank you to everyone who supports open gaming. We're proud to carry the torch forward and keep that going.
Okay, the gold ENnie for Best Rules goes to Shadow Dark RPG.
Wow. Justin taught me the trick for wearing these, and I'm already ruining it. Shadow Dark has good rules not because of me, but because of our community. And I have to thank them so much. Our Discord members who helped me playtest the game for years, everybody who came out to cons to playtest with me live, our YouTube channel who helped me design stuff on live streams. This game is good because of them, and so I will gladly accept this on their behalf. Thank you very, very much.
Wonderful, thank you. I'm going to pass it now to longtime ENnie presenter and often ENnie winner, Kevin Culp.
Okay, so I'm 15 years old. It's the middle of summer. I'm running my first campaign
the heroes came out of a dungeon and there was a huge wall of fog off to the west. They spent 2 or 3 sessions trying to figure out why there was a wall of fog. The answer was I had not mapped that part of the map. I needed a setting. And for the best setting, the nominees are Dead Air Seasons from World Anvil Publishing, the Heckna Campaign Book from Hit Point Press, Outcast Silver Raiders Box Set from Esoteric Ludology LLC, Pathfinder Lost Omens, the Tian Sha World Guide from Paizo Inc., and The Valley of Flowers from Phantom Mill Games. And the Silver Ennie for Best Setting goes to The Valley of Flowers from Phantom Mill Games.
Hi, I'm Jedediah Barry, here in the Phantom Mill Games basement, where my co-writer Andrew McAlpine and I have spent many hours discussing games, playing games, and working on this book. I'm recording this in the off chance that the Valley of Flowers wins the ENnie for Best Setting. Should such a thing happen, I'm really grateful to have the opportunity to thank the judges, thank all of you for your support. I want to shout out our illustrators Pamela Acosta, Theo Black, Evangeline Gallagher, Ian Reed, and Perplexing Ruins. You folks made this book so beautiful and such a beautiful thing to write for. The cover art is by Kathleen Jennings, brilliant writer and illustrator who made this out of cut paper. It's an extraordinary work. I'm so grateful to have that, Kathleen. Thank you. Also, thanks to our editorial assistant, Griffin May. Thanks to all our playtesters. And special thanks also to Eon Fontes May of You Can Breathe Now Games and Brian Larkin of Arcane Sword Press for all your support. Thank you, Yohaigal, for Cairn. Thank you, Gavin Norman, for Old School Essentials. And last but not least, thank you, Emily Hauk, the editor of The Valley of Flowers, and also my partner and the most amazing friend and companion and mother to our child. I'm so happy that we could do this. Thanks, everyone.
And the Gold Ennie for Best Setting goes to Pathfinder Lost Omens, Tian Sha World Guide from Paizo Inc.
So I have any of my other Tian Sha authors here, please come up. Wow, you know, we joke a lot, but this really is like, this is an honor. There's no other word for it. Myself, Eleanor Farron, and Ian Natividad, the 3 leads of this book, have been talking about wanting to do a big dive into Asian fantasy for a really long time. And thankfully, you know, the company gave us so much trust. So thank you first to, you know, all of the people at the company who just gave us this giant book to do kind of what we would with it. Thank you to our list of over 40 authors. Everybody, you know, everybody who's in Asia right now. I know some of you are staying up early watching it. I'm not sure what's up with the time difference right now. To everybody who really poured all of their heart and soul and all of their family stories into it. Thank you to all of the wonderful staff and allies who came together to help make this product. Thank you to everybody on the team who pitched in. This is really cool. Games are great. There are great stories about monsters and heroes and cool mythic stuff from everywhere in the world, and it's really cool to take this and show what some dragons and magic swords look like. There are so many cool books and games by Asian creatives out there. This is just one of them, and I've seen a bunch of them out on the hall, so go check one out. I promise it's going to be really cool. Thank you, everyone.
I think it's worth pointing out that writing can be a really lonely act to do, right? You spend hundreds to thousands of hours and an awful lot of whiskey getting these out, and that doesn't even involve your editor, because editors are who polish your press and make it amazing. And so, the nominees for Best Writing include Alone Against the Static from Chaosium Inc., Cloud Empress, Land of Cicadas from Worlds by Watt. Kobolds Ate My Baby, the Orange Book from 9th Level Games. Koriko, A Magical Year from Mousehole Press. And Musketeers vs. Cthulhu from Nightfall Games. You're going to need a bigger musket. And the Silver Ennie for Best Writing goes to Cloud Empress, Land of Cicadas from Worlds by Watt.
Thank you so much for this award. I could not have imagined receiving something like this when I started creative writing again during the pandemic. I particularly want to thank my friends over at Tuesday Night Games, Sean McCoy and Luke Gehring, for all their support along the way, as well as the loving support of my family. I could not have done it without them. And finally, I just want to encourage other tabletop role-playing game writers and other writers to use tabletop role-playing games to explore some of the biggest questions and challenges we face as a society. I think there are so many new and interesting spaces and play experiences we can create together. So again, thank you so much.
And the Gold Ennie for Best Writing goes to Alone Against the Static from Chaosium.
I did the good speech first because I thought it was way too hubristic to save it for this one in case I won something. But writing is nothing without editing, so thanks again to Mike Mason and Big Jim. We love Big Jim. I just want to give a shout out to role-playing games as a medium, and particularly the game of Call of Cthulhu. I'm obviously biased because I do work with the folks at Chaosium, but a game like Call of Cthulhu where you can do everything that everyone knows Call of Cthulhu for, and then you can do a thing about a newlywed couple in the 1990s who decide to go to a secluded cabin in the middle of the woods to help heal their rocky level of their relationship, and hopefully nothing bad happens. So it's cool to be able to write for a game where you can explore all kinds of themes, and it's an honor. Thank you.
And I'm delighted to turn the stage back over to Bridget as we go into the final awards.
Beautiful people, this is Friday at Gen Con. It's almost 11 o'clock at night and y'all still got this energy? This is what I'm talking about, baby. Let's go. All right. We briefly interrupt your ENNIES presentation to notify the following individuals that they are the silent auction winners that need to go collect their stuff. Stacy, where do you want me to send them, baby? Go to the back. All right, guys, we're going to try to hit this list super fast. Brian Uphoff, Zachary Vauda, Justin Forrest, Brandon Atten, I know that, baby. Jeff Culp, Joe Ruiz, Stephen Nicholas, E.P. Walker, Jordan Williams, Christos Roy, Christopher Barr, Vincent Calatuni, Philip Holzman. Hi, Peter. How are you doing, babe? You having a good night? Good. Your baby's doing so well, like hanging out, doing a great job. I'm really proud. Jordy Williams, Neil Dimrick, Sean Raleigh again, Antonio Ruiz, David Dubinsky, Tony Dominic, and Jacob Rear. Woo, we got through that list, guys. All right, all right. All right, babies, we're not gonna hold you guys hostage too much longer. We're gonna finish this bad boy off strong. Let us talk about fans' choice for Best Publisher. Fans nominated over 100 publishers for Best Publisher of 2024. So thank you again for another year of great gaming. These publishers were among the most popular with fans, and I'm gonna save everyone some time because I'm assuming you guys can read from there. And we are going to announce the 2024 ENnie for Fan Award for Best Publisher goes to Free League Publishing.
This is incredibly humbling to win this award again. And I just want to thank everyone who made this possible. I have a few of them here on stage. Francesco, where are you? Francesco Nepitello, the lead designer of the One Ring. We have Dante, our graphic designer. We have Anna Westerling, our event manager. Kiku, writer and editor for the Vazen line. Drew Gasca, lead writer for the Alien line. Joe Lefavi, my co-writer for Blade Runner and a bunch of other stuff. And our amazing booth team. And not least, Doug. Doug needs no further introduction. We all love Doug. And everyone who's not here, and of course everyone in our amazing community and who plays our games, everyone who voted for us, we love you. Thank you.
Ooh, guys, we're getting close. Let's keep it going. Let's talk about Best Game. Woo! All right, babies, let's do this. Kobolds Ate My Baby, The Orange Book, ninth level games. Not the End, core book, Mana Project Studio. Outgunned, Two Little Mice. Salvage Union, Leyline Press. Shadow Dark RPG, The Arcane Library. For the total record, if the camera would have followed me to that table, I would have done the last 3 awards from that table, but I didn't want to stress out the check. And the silver ENnie for Best Game goes to Outgunned, Two Little Mice.
Thank you, everyone. We are two little mice. That's all of us. I see that you are shocked to find out that we are actually 3, 4, pretty normal-sized human. That's always a shock, I know. Let me just say, it's really we were at the bottom row, and we weren't expecting this. To be honest, we are thrilled to be here, to be representing Italy. We have a growing RPG community, and it's such an honor to be recognized at the ENNIES, and it's such, we are so grateful to the ENNIES and to GenCon for having us here tonight. It's really just my greatest honor to be here. Thank you. And please. Thank you.
Thank you very much, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's a pleasure to be here at GenCon, and thank you for these great opportunities you gave us. Just small group from Italy all the way here. Thank you again.
And the gold ENnie for best game goes to Shadow Dark RPG, the Arcane Library.
It's me again. Wow, this game has a lot of people supporting it besides just me, and I have to specifically thank Greg the lawyer who helped me get this game out during a crisis. Thank you, Greg. All of the incredible artists who took part in making this book, we have a couple of them here. We have Cameron and Jesse, thank you so much, and to all the others as well. I get incredible advice from Dan, from Michael, from Ryan, from everybody. Everybody at this table, thank you for being here for it, and everyone out there who has supported the game and helped me. This one's for you guys. Thanks so much.
All right, guys. Product of the year. First up, we have Vampire the Masquerade 5th edition, the Book of Nod Deluxe Artifact Edition. Woo! Renegade Game Studios. Oh, there's a bunch on this list. Sorry, I was looking at this and not that. So CBR plus PNK Augmented Mythworks. Oh boy. Are y'all gonna chant? Are y'all gonna chant one more time for us when I call it? Eat the rich. Rowan, Wook, and Descartes. We have Kariko, A Magical Year, Mousehold Press. Yes. Not the End Core Book, Mana Project Studio. Outcast, Silver Ravers, Box Set, Esoteric Ludology, LLC. Outgunned, Two Little Mice. Salvage Union, Leyline Press. Oh, that good Shadow Dark RPG, the Arcane Library. And the Valley of Flowers, Phantom Mill Games. Woo. And the Silver ENnie for Product of the Year goes to Outgunned, Two Little Mice.
Hi, I guess it's my turn. I wasn't ready for the first one, and I surely wasn't ready for the second one. And so thank you again. Just want to say thank you to all the team, Daniela Giubellini, Rico Sirignano, Caterina Arzani, and John Maron, and thank you again to all of you for having us here. Thank you very much.
Y'all ready? We're gonna try it one more time. I don't know what they're doing, Pete. They're struggling. Are you guys ready? Because you guys are ready, I'm ready. And the gold ENnie, ow! The gold ENnie for product of the year goes to Shadow Dark RPG, the Arcane Library.
I don't even know what to say. Jeez. I don't think the kid that started playing D&D when she was 12 thought she'd be here one day, and I gotta thank the people who got me started. So my mom, duh, she brought me home a box set that changed my life. James Mishler for teaching me how to play D&D and play it well. Mr. Larson, my high school history teacher, for running cool old school games for me. And my friends back home, the people I grew up with, everyone who played in a game with me. You brought me one step closer to this every time you did, and I just want to say thank you so much.
Oh, well said. Oh. Hey guys, we're almost out of here. Did y'all have a good time? Are we good? Yes. All right. We want to have a special round of applause and a thank you to our 2024 sponsors that are listed here. Thank you. Thank you for your contributions, your time, and your donations to make something like this possible. Massive special thanks to our host and guest presenters, me, Bridget, Andrew Bishop, Kat Tobin, Jay Dragon, Kevin Kolb, Mark Diaz-Truman, and our medal presenters who did a spectacular job. Y'all were on fire all night. Mary Rose Valentine and Kay Leas. We're gonna give some special thanks right now to Stacy, ENNIES director, Jody, live streaming coordinator. I know you're stressed out right now. Thank you so much for everything. Mark, our submissions coordinator, Matthew, business manager, Joseph, sound engineer, and our 2024 judges. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm going to close out on this one. I am super proud of everyone who won. I am super proud of everyone who was nominated. And a massive shout out to everyone who submitted, because that means you finished something. You created something, you finished something, and you sent it off. It doesn't matter if you didn't get nominated, it didn't matter if you win. You finished it, you did it scared, you did it through your grief, you did it through everything else that was in front of you. Guys, have an amazing Gen Con. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I am Bridget, and I am out. Hey, all you gorgeous winners, you might as well come up on this stage and get this picture real fast. Yeah, real fast, it's hot.
This concludes the 24th ENnie Tabletop RPG Awards. Hearty congratulations to all of our 2024 ENnie Award winners. We'd like to thank our host, Bridget Jeffries, our sponsors, Black Oak Workshop, Campaign Coins, Chepeku, Elven Tower, Foam Brain Games, Hero Forge, Magpie Games, Monkey's Lunch, Runehammer, and Gen Con LLC. All of our donors, guest presenters, sponsors, dream dates, and silent auction winners. Our ENNIES staff: Jody Klein, Mark Causey, Matthew Muth, Joe Concha, and Stacy Muth. Our medal presenters: Mary Rose Valentine and Cade Leas. And of course, we'd like to thank all of you for being here. Remember,